Well, this is Beat After Beat. We are live. This is Bio Mondays. Welcome, welcome, everyone. How is everybody doing today? In case you didn't know, I'm a music channel from Detroit, Motor City. Welcome, everyone. This is Beat After Beat, and I've been around since 2017. Much love to everyone. This is Bio Mondays, every Monday, 8 o'clock Eastern, here on Beat After Beat. Tonight's headliner, or tonight's opening act, is Frankie Goes to Hollywood, as well as this evening's headliner, the FIXX. Hope everyone's doing fine. 69 and humid here in Michigan. Gas prices down the street are $5.59, and the food keeps rising. Welcome, welcome, everyone. My cat Maria had a big day today. She is passed out on the bed. She went to the veterinarian and she got all of her shots, her x-rays, and blood work done today. Maria got an exam, consultation with vaccines, $24. Fecal examination, $21. Rabies vaccine, 1 year feline, $23. PVR-CP annual, $29. Feline total health with UA, $225. Digital radiographs, 2 digital radiographs. Those are x-rays, $145. The total bill for Maria at the vet was $467. Yes, you heard that. $467 paid in full by her papa, Beat After Beat. Yes, and she is in great health, except for she has a poop problem. Just a little pooping going on, a little problem, so Papa had to buy her. Yes, this is for Maria. Doctor's orders. It seems that my cat is a little plugged up, so that should fix it. There you go. This is how much Beat After Beat loves his cat. Paid in full, no sweat off my brows. So again, my baby is passed out. She had a big day getting an exam, all her shots. Hasn't gotten done since 2014, and she weighs 10 pounds, and she was born June 3rd, 2010. So there you go, she's 12 years old. So yes, a big day for Maria and I. Other than that, she's in great health for 12 years old. Let's see who's in the chat before I begin the show. It's been a big day for me as well. I'd like to get it done and over with. Hi everyone, Gabriel Boo. Be right back. Red, hello Red. Beat after beat, yep. Red. Tails came to say hi. My daughter is over, so hope you have a great time tonight, my friend. All right, much love. Ciao, Tails. Anyway, the show must go on. This is Beat After Beat by Mondaze. The opening act is Frankie Goes to Hollywood, and the headliner this evening is the FIXX. Have a great time, everyone. Have a great time. Frankie Goes to Hollywood. 10 minutes into the show. This is Beat After Beat. Gonna get right through this. Don't feel like staying here long. On the back of an enormous publicity campaign, Frankie Goes to Hollywood dominated British music in 1984. Frankie's dance pop borrowed heavily from the then current HNRG movement, adding a slick pop sensibility and production. What really distinguished the group was not their music, but their marketing campaign. With a series of slogans, t-shirts, and videos, the band caused an enormous controversy in England and managed to create some sensations in the United States. However, the Frankie sensation was finished as soon as it was started. By the release of their second album, Liverpool, in 1986, the group's audience had virtually disappeared. Sounds like mine. Sounds like my channel. Virtually disappearing. Based in Liverpool, Frankie Goes to Hollywood formed in 1980, comprising ex-Big in Japan vocalist Holly Johnson, vocalist Paul Rutherford, guitarist Nasher Nash, bassist Mark O'Toole, and drummer Peter Gill. Originally, the group was called Holocaust, or Holocaust, but they changed their name to Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Taken from an old headline about Frank Sinatra's acting career, by the end of the year, the band didn't make anything of note until 1982, when they appeared on the British television program The Two, with a rough version of the video Relax. The appearance attracted attention from several record labels, as well as a record producer, Trevor Horn. Horn contacted the band and signed them to his label, ZTT, late in 1983. FRANKIE's first single, The Horn, produced Relax, and Ferry Cross the Mercy was released. A driving dance number, Relax, featured sexually suggestive lyrics that would soon lead to great controversy. Around the time of the release of Relax, FRANKIE's promotional director, Paul Morley, a former music journalist, orchestrated a massive Incred marketing campaign and that soon paid off in spades. Morley designed t-shirts that read Relax and Frankie Says, which eventually appeared across the country. The group began playing up their stylish, campy homosexual imagery, especially in their first video for Relax. The video was banned by British TV and a new version was shot similarly. Radio 1 banned the single, and the rest of the BBC radio and television networks quickly banned the record as well. Consequently, Relax shot to number 1 in January 1984 and soon sold over 1 million copies. FRANKIE's second single, The Political Two Tribes, was released in June 1984. The single, which was also produced by Trevor Horn, entered the charts at number 1 and went gold in 7 days. Two Tribes stayed at number 1 for 9 weeks and eventually sold over 1 million copies, which it was on the top of the charts. Relax went back up the charts, peaking at number 2. Frankie Mania had taken England by storm, yet it took a while to catch on in America. Relax peaked at number 67 in the spring of 1984, while Two Tribes just missed the top 40 in the fall. Welcome to the Pleasure Dome, the band's Trevor Horn produced debut double album, entered the UK charts at number 1, and their third single, the ballad The Power of Love, also reached number 1. Welcome to the Pleasure Dome reached number 33 in early 1985 in the US, prompting the re-release of Relax. This time around, it made it into the American top 10. Rage Hard, the first single from their second album, peaked at number 4 in the UK during the summer of 1986. It was followed by the release of Liverpool, which reached number 5 on the British charts. Frankie Goes to Hollywood began their final tour in 1987. By April, the band had broken up. Holly Johnson went on to pursue a solo career, which began in earliest in 1989. After a long length battle with ZTT, Rutherford also launched a solo career, enlisting the members of ABC to produce his 1989 album, Old World. 17 minutes into the show, 15 comments. We are covering Bio Mondaze with BWB. We just covered the biography of Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Up next, the discography of Frankie Goes to Hollywood, which is not much. Frankie Goes to Hollywood came out with 2 albums. 1984, Welcome to the Pleasure Dome on ZTT Records, 4 stars, and 1986 Liverpool on ZTT Records, 2.5 stars. So that completes the biography and discography of Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Um, 18 minutes into the show. See what's going on in the chat. Thank you for showing up, Rowan. My sidekick has company over this evening, so he will not be showing up this evening. So have fun. Oh, well, he's there. Tails and OG, hi. Tails in the house. Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Welcome to the Pleasure Room. Two Tribes and Relax Wembley Arena 2004. Rowan says hi. OG World says hey, Rowan. Tails says Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Relax Marino J Mix. Tails says hi, Rowan. Leona says hello. Tails order beat. Hello to anyone I missed. Tails says hi. OG says hi. To Boo, Leona. And that completes the comments. And let's see if I can do this. Copy. And I can do this now. I can invite people into my chat. There you go. Gabriel Boo, welcome to Beat After Beat. Hope everybody's having an awesome day. You as well. So I guess we have two Boos in the comment in the chat tonight. We got Boo Henry and we got Gabriel Boo. So two Boos. "20 minutes into the show. All right. And for the headliner tonight, we have the FIXX. Oh, well, Leona, or Boo Leona, actually her name is Leona, and she named her cat Boo. So Leona's cat, her name is Boo. Thank you for showing up. Much love. For people in the house having some problems here with my resources. Stand by. Got to restart my phone. So while I'm restarting my phone, Leona says, "Okay, Gabriel, I will let you be the original boo. If we get in a fight in here, yes." Leona has reminded me that, yes, every time Beat After Beat goes live, riots do happen. So there you go. Thanks for reminding me, Leona, that riots do happen every time we go live. We get into a fight in here, someone will conk us in the head with a wrench. Grease Girl, hello. Thank you for showing up. Having some technical difficulty with my resources. Six people in the house. Bio Monday. We just completed the biography of Frankie Goes to Hollywood and the discography. Only 2 albums ever released by Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Up next, we got the headliner band. We have the FIXX, If, and that is an if. I can get to it. Stand by. Well, we'll see if this runs through. 25 minutes into the show. Why does this have to happen to me? Something's wrong, folks. So everybody's going live and interrupting my show. I've lost my second resource because everybody decides to go live at 8 o'clock. So I'm going to have to change my timing. If anybody would like to come up, my StreamYard address is in the chat. I don't know, OG, what happens? She trips over the dildo. How wonderful. I'm really having some technical difficulties. All right, I apologize. I had to find a different resource for the fix, uh, and that is our headliner tonight for Bio Mondays. Um, well, I'm glad you have Zoom, Gabriel. Um, Crazy Girl says I canceled my Mondays so I didn't interrupt yours. Um, I am going live Wednesday evening. Well, thank you for canceling your show to be up here, Crazy. Wow, I am privileged. 30 minutes into the show. Crazy Girls in the house. Go check out Crazy Girl Oddities and Adventures. Um, OG World. Um, I don't know if Gabriel Boo has a um, I don't know if you have a white privilege beat. Yeah. All right, so here we go. The FIXX, tonight's headliner, or yes, headliner. The early years as portraits, and the FIXX, 1979 to 1981. College friends Cy Curran on vocals and Adam Woods on drums formed the group in London, 1979. Initially called themselves Portraits. The pair placed an ad for additional members and recruited keyboardist Robert Greenall and guitarist Tony McGrail and bassist Russell McKenzie, the last of whom was later replaced by Charlie Barrett. Portraits issued the two singles for Arola Records, that's A-O or ARIOLA Records, Little Women, 1979, and Hazards in the Home, 1980. Later in 1980, McGrail left. At this point, the band added guitarist Jamie West, formerly of Philip Rainbow's band, and changed their names to the FIXX. This version of the band recorded for 101 Records, releasing their first single, Lost Plains, in February 1981. This track, along with several live tracks issued by 101 on various compilations, received some radio exposure on the BBC. In these early days, West was billed simply as Jamie West. The FIXX raised profile eventually led to the groups being offered a contract by MCA Records. Worried about the potential drug user implications of the band's name, the FIXX, MCA instead on a name change before signing them to the label. A compromise was reached as the band altered the spelling of their name to the FIXX, FIXX, and a deal was duly inked. MCA and RCA years, 1982-1991, Barrett left the FIXX just after the recording of their first album, Shuttered Room, in 1982. This album featured the band's initial hits, Stand or Fall and Red Skies, both of which charted in the US and the UK. The band found particular success in Canada, where Stand or Fall reached number 37. Stand or Fall entered the charts in the US on October 30th, 1982. Barrett was replaced on bass by Alfie Eglis for the Shuttered Room tour. Eglis stay in the band was short-lived, though, as he left during the 1983 recording of their next album, Reach the Beach. After having recorded 4 tracks, Eglis is credited as co-writer on all the album's tracks, but the group for this album was officially credited as a quartet: Cy Curran, Grinnell, and West and Woods. Eglis went on to briefly tour with the hard rock heavy metal band Fastway that same year. Reach the Beach, produced by star producer Robert Hine, became the group's most commercially successful album and was certified platinum by the RIAA on January 5th, 1984. Eglis' bass work is featured on the album's first 2 singles, Saved by Zero and One Thing Leads to Another. Both these singles cracked the US Top 40, and One Thing Leads to Another became the band's biggest ever hit, number 1 in Canada, number 4 in the US. It was during these sessions that bassist Dan Brown joined the band. Brown played bass on the 3rd top 40 single from the album, The Sign of Fire, and continued with the band on its tour. Brown became a full member of the band thereafter. Cy Curran and West played on I Might Have Been Queen and Better Be Good to Me by Tina Turner on their 1984 album Private Dancer. On her 1984 album Private Dancer. The 1984 album Phantoms contained the hits Are We Ourselves, number 29 in Canada, the first video in which a mobile phone ever appeared, a modified Motorola KR999, and Sunshine in the Shade, another single. Deeper and Deeper was initially released as the B-side of Are We Ourselves, and also appeared in an edited version on the soundtrack for the film Streets of Fire. This track received substantial airplay on the US and Canadian modern rock radio stations. In 1985, the FIXX recorded the song A Letter to Both Sides for the soundtrack of the film Fletch in 1986. They released their 4th album, Walkabout, featuring Secret Separation number 1 on the Billboard magazine's album rock chart, number 49 in Canada. And Built for the Future, the 1987 album React, was a compilation of both live and new studio material, after which the band would depart MCA Records. In 1989, the FIXX released their first album in nearly 3 years and only released on RCA Records, Calm Animals, which contained another hit, Driven Out, another number 1 on Billboard's album rock chart. The band returned to MCA for their next album, 1991's Inc. The album featured How Much Is Enough, number 27 Canada, number 35, or number 27 in Canada and number 35 in the US. Recent years, 1992 to present, Dan Brown took a hiatus from the band in 1994. He was not officially replaced, and the band used session musicians on bass in his stead, with Chris Talt playing bass on most recordings and live shows from 1995 through the early 2000s. The four-man lineup, with contributions from Talt and other sessioners, recorded 1998's Elemental, as well as the 1999 album 1011 Woodland, on which they re-recorded a selection of previous hits and album tracks. In 2002, the FIXX performed Nancy Sinatra's 1960s classic These Boots Are Made for Walkin', for an album of cover versions of songs from the 1960s to 1990s called When Pigs Fly. In 2003, the band released their 9th studio album, Want That Life. Gary Tibbs, formerly a member of Roxy Music, The Vibrators, and Adam and the Ants, played bass for this album. Longtime bassist Dan Brown rejoined the band in 2008, replacing Tibbs. They celebrated 25 years of making music together with the release of the double CD 25th Anniversary Anthology compilation. With the classic lineup back intact, the FIXX released their 10th studio album, Beautiful Friction, on July 17, 2012. The FIXX regularly toured the world. On November 5th, 2021, the FIXX announced on their website a new single called Wake Up. The song will be on their forthcoming album, Every 5 Seconds. I have downloaded their new album. It's very contemporary, very peaceful, very relaxed. And that just came out June 3rd, 2022. The FIXX, Every 5 Seconds, Woman of Flesh and Blood, and Closer have also been released. Well, that brings it down to the discography of the FIXX, tonight's headliner. And we will do that momentarily. I guess nobody wants to come up on my panel, so thank you so much for that. Pyro Solo, much love to you. Saying through to slap that like. I hope you're doing good, Beat, and everyone in chat. Much love, Pyro Solo. Go check his workout. 42 minutes into the show. This is Beat After Beat on Mondays. We just covered Frankie Goes to Hollywood, their biography, as well as their discography. We just finished the FIXX, and we finished their biography, and we will finish off the show with the FIXX discography. Thank you for taking the day off, crazy girl. You didn't have to do that to come see me. Appreciate it. I am live tomorrow as well um, for new release Tuesdays at 8 o'clock Eastern. All right, well, thank y'all for showing up. I'm going to finish up with the FIXX. We just touched down with, as I said, Frankie Goes to Hollywood as the opening act. And we're going to finish off with the FIXX Bio Mondaze as the headliner. All right. So we're going to finish off Bio Mondays with the discography of FIXX. 1982, Shuttered Room. 1983, Reach the Beach. 1984, Phantoms. 1986, Walkabout. 1989, Calm Animals. 1991, Ink. 1996, Happy Landings and Lost Planes, or Lost Tracks. Happy Landings and Lost Tracks, 1996. Elemental, 1998. 1011 Woodland, 1999. Want That Life, 2003. Beautiful Friction, 2012. And the newest release by the FIXX, June 3rd, 2022, Every 5 Seconds. Well, there you have it, folks. Much love. Hope to see you again tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Much love, everybody. What am I looking for? Oh yes, my new outro. Alright, this is Beat After Beat. Much love. Have a good night. And we will see you tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Much love.